Hi Virgo! I thought I'd come in and pull some cards for you. This is Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I've already pre-shuffled the deck, so I'm just going to shuffle a couple more times and see what comes up for you guys, okay? Okay, so what is today? Today is November 5th, 2019. For the best and highest good of all those concerned watching at any time, across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities, for the highest good of all those concerned. I'm clearing all negative energies and filling with only beautiful, divine, love and diamond light. May so it is. Okay. Already my voice is starting to go as I'm shuffling for you guys, so just a little warning there. Alright, so this is for Virgo for today, November 5th to the 6th, 2019. Virgo. Okay, so your first card out is the Five of Pentacles reversed. The challenge is the Ten of Pentacles. Well, there's a contrast for you. The foundation is the Seven of Cups. The recent past, the Six of Swords. Crowning for you guys is the Two of Cups reversed. Coming up, the Three of Cups. How you see yourself is the King of Cups. Well, that's beautiful. What's around you or how other people might see you is the Ace of Cups. Wow. And then the blocks that you need to work on are clear. Has to do with the Five of Swords guy reversed. So letting the war end, the war within and the war without, that's where it stems from. And then we come out with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So why is that? And then I do a little bit of a hangman configuration at the end here. So you have the Queen of Cups reversed. And she's connecting to whatever's still hanging in the end of this read. Sorry about the glare here. My camera, this computer camera doesn't work very well in the dark or at nighttime. I don't have very good lighting in this room, so. The Empress reversed is what's hanging in limbo here. So a lot of feminine energy here for you guys. All right, so I'm going to pull another wild card, which will be you won't know till the end. That's on my hangman there. And then we have the underlying energies here, which is the Three of Swords. There's definitely some heartbreak or separation going on. For somebody, it could be some kind of surgical procedure. But now I do a little bit of arranging here at the bottom of the deck to see what the underlying energies are. So where we're going from the start here. Okay. So the underlying energies here, and this is the Gilded Tarot. We start out here with the Ace of Wands. Let me get it a little more clear for you. There we go. The Ace of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and then the Three of Swords going on here. So there's definitely some new passion and creativity and growth coming into this in the underlying energy. But you're walking away from it. Walking away to go within again, some alone time. I had to put my glasses on. I'm having a little trouble focusing on the cards here. So. All right. So maybe this new passion that came in for you was kind of unexpected, and so you know maybe the energy was a little bit overwhelming, so you had to take a step back and go within again. So take some time, maybe take a walk, go for a hike out in the mountains, a little bit of time by yourself. It could be walking away from a lot of stuff that you've built, a lot of chaos that's going on, but finding time alone and really finding happiness alone. Finding love with yourself, or maybe celebrating with some friends, but away from the usual routine. I'm getting like you have the Nine of Cups, but then you have the, you know, the risk or liar, cheat, or thief card, what people call it here, right? And this is really positive energy, right? Because it's about loving yourself first. It's about getting your wish, the Nine of Cups. And then someone's like sneaking out the door, trying to make a getaway. So it could be like an early getaway from a party, like sneaking out, or trying to get out with some stuff that you wanted to actually steal back from somebody who might have taken stuff from you. You might, or it could be a split where they're having a party at the house, and one of the parties is going back in to get some of their stuff while they're distracted. There's definitely separation here, heartbreak and separation. Yeah, I'm definitely getting, while a party's going on, someone, that's when they get in to get out, to get the stuff, to take it back. But this is after you spend some time really thinking about it. All right. So the recent past has to do with the Six of Swords reversed, which is feeling stuck in your emotions, unable to find a peaceful place. We have a frog here too, who's stuck in the grass here. You know, the frog that wants to become the prince, but he's not able to, as long as all of these emotions are kept stuck in their head. You can't kiss the princess if you're stuck in your emotions in the grass. So somebody might be into grass, getting high. But this is really about not being able to find a peaceful place to be, whether it's physical or just mental. It's just a big need for peace. There's heartbreak and separation definitely going on here. And then we have the central energy. Well, the foundation first is the Seven of Cups. So this is about having options, about seeing synchronicities. And in this deck, they're very nice options actually. They're all very beautiful. We have fire, we have light, we have sparkles, we have rainbows, we have bubbles, we have doves and ivy. So there's nothing negative here, but sometimes, you know, there's such a thing as too much of a good thing, right? Because you can't choose between them, or it becomes overwhelming, or there's no substance in it. It's just all, I'm getting it's all a wash. It all kind of runs together, right? So like if you had all the money in the world and you could do whatever you wanted to, and you're just doing it whatever you feel like, whenever you feel like it, and there's nothing you really have your heart into, you're just out there having fun, eventually it's not gonna have that same allure to it anymore. This also can lead to some confusion because there's too many choices. You know, which one is, they all look good, so how do I know which one's right? Well, you know, the ivy down there looks a little bit more real than the others, but is it? So there's a lot of choices there. The central energy is having to do with having been abandoned or left behind, homeless or whatever it is, kicked out of something, put into exile, and then being allowed to come back in. Or recovering from being kicked out or fired or whatever it is. The challenge being the Ten of Pentacles, which has to do with wealth, has to do with, it could be a treasure chest of some kind. Could be, it's usually the family, the Ten of Pentacles, but in this card it's not specifying family at all. So it could just have to do with business, can have to do with a wealth of money. And the challenge for you is possibly that what is all that wealth if you don't have someone to share it with, is what I'm getting. Or it also can have to do with business, and the challenge is having resentment for people with wealth who may have fired you or let you go, or playing with your feelings or emotionally manipulating you, like sending you away and then bringing you back in whenever they feel it's convenient for them, because they have options. What's in your head, what's crowning at the moment, is the Two of Cups, reverse. So it's definitely a disconnect. in something that was a very strong bond, all right? But there's a disconnect here. But you can't, it's like a disconnect for any normal person, there's a disconnect. But this is something you can't actually disconnect from. It's not your option. The near future is or what's coming up is the Three of Cups, which can have to do with just socializing, coming together with friends or family. It can definitely be a party, you know, it can be stuff for kids at school, definitely cheerleading I'm getting here as well, the Flyers. So that could be the team, the Flyers as well. But whatever it is, it's about finding joy, happiness, celebration. And again, there's sparkles in this card that matched up with one of the choices in the other cup. Just the sparkles. That's interesting. I never noticed that before. How you see yourself is the King of Cups, which is, you know, unconditionally loving. That's definitely masculine energy, but it could be more masculine, feminine as well. But for me, I usually take the cards at face value. So if it's a masculine, that's the energy that I usually get for that. So he's got Saturn hanging over his head, which is the taskmaster, right? About being responsible. So he's a loving person. He's smiling about something. He's got a secret. He reminds me of my son when he used to be in the back of the van when the kids were growing up. And he can entertain himself actually, but it reminds me of that smirk on his face when he's thinking about something that's making him laugh or smile or whatever it is. But it's like his own internal conversation. But he's definitely got responsibilities hanging over his head. Around him is the Ace of Cups. So he could be very much smiling about this love. This is a big love. Okay. We have all the cycles of the moon going on here, the Holy Grail. There's a lot of calm emotional waters going into this cup. And very strong light around it. And again, it's bringing up the healing that we can do with our irises. For me, my downloads, I've been getting that the eyes are very healing, even more so than the hands, and that the pupil actually emits direct light, but the iris actually emits codes. So that's something that I'm being called to bring up here. The blocks that you need to clear have to do with ending the war. And you know, when it's over, you have to let it be over. But again, after war, there are always post-war issues, right? We have looting, we have PTSD, we have people who have died and now families are broken apart. So there's always some kind of issues to clean up after the war. So the block for you right now is letting things be. Apologizing, that could be coming up for somebody. Because, you know, this is the guy who takes everybody down without a second thought, not thinking about any kind of emotions. It's just whatever he wants, or can be the person in war. Literally, he's tasked to kill people if needed. So that's what he's going to do. But now that the war's over, you know, how does everyone feel after the fact? Well, they never feel good about that stuff. So we end up with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, which has been coming up a lot this week in my reads. And, you know, usually you want this upright because this is like the ultimate single person, right? You have everything that you need. You're happy with yourself. But with it being reversed, you may feel powerless. You may feel overwhelmed. There may be a loss of power, money, or independence. It could be a child who's just lost their independence. Maybe they got their car taken away from them. But it also can be losing your single status. Like you were happy and sovereign, upright like this, and it was just 14-14, which is the Temperance card. So a lot of balance here. So you might have been happy like this, but now you don't want to be alone anymore. So you're willing to let go of some of your sovereignty, because it always takes some kind of compromise when you come together with somebody else. You can't be completely independent of each other, because there has to be a mesh between you. But you need to keep your sovereignty at the same time, not lose yourself. That's what it means. So the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups are in line together like this. All right, so it's definitely about a one-to-one situation and some kind of disconnect or breakup or heartbreak, because we have heartbreak going into this. It could be a breakup where someone needs to figure out how to be happy on their own, or it can be someone in disconnect who doesn't want to be in disconnect and is just feeling powerless in the situation because it's not up to them. So this comes in, the Queen of Cups comes in after the Sovereign reversed. Sorry about that. So this definitely can be a mother and child. And this theme has also been coming up in some of the reads where there's a mother and child not getting along. They could be at war with each other. All right, and she can be very dramatic and over emotional and manipulative. And then this, can be a kid who's spoiled. They've had everything they want and they're spending money like crazy, and that's what the mother could be upset about. But, the parents are the ones who did that in the first place. So then we have, so the Queen of Cups is what's connecting that sovereign energy to the Empress. So there could be a grandparent involved as well, or a boss. There could be a boss, a manager, and then an employee, or it could just be an older and younger employee, or a child of an employee who's becoming an issue at work, or this just can be the grandmother, the mother, and the daughter. All right, so it could be 3 generations of women, but they're all reversed. So it has to do with the wounding from this family. They all have the same wounds about lack, because this is all about lack mentality. Okay. She also can be a very nasty person if she's reversed like that. The Empress is known for being a pregnant person as well, because we have the Sovereign. The 9 of Pentacles also can be a pregnant person, so they're both reversed. There could have been a miscarriage. There could have been a child who went and had an abortion and the mom didn't know about it, so now she's really upset too. So all 3 generations are upset. Or it could just be about overspending, and they're all overspending, so how can they get mad at the young one when they're all doing the same thing? So 3 generations of women, a lot to handle, and then this is you. All right? So you could be the spouse of the Queen of Cups reversed, or you could be the brother. You could be a father or uncle as well, but it is connected because they're the same suit. And it looks like the spouse, right? But it's like it's like a whole separate situation. Like you have love next to you, so you have a smile on your face, so you're thinking about something else, while these 3 women are all just pissed off with their own stupid issues as far as you're concerned. And then the next, I pulled 2 more cards instead of 1, because they related to each other. So the wild cards that you didn't know about are the Queen of Wands with the Knight of Wands reversed coming in. So if we didn't have enough feminine energy with those 3 there, the Sovereign, the Queen of Cups, and then the Empress reversed, well, now we have the Queen of Wands coming in upright. Of course, they can be their suits, so the Sovereign can be an earth sign, the Queen of Cups can be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And earth signs, of course, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. But it doesn't have to be, because someone who has those qualities to them. So someone who's very grounded for earth signs, and the Queen of Cups can be just someone who's very emotional, very nurturing and loving. And then we have the fire sign here, the Queen of Wands, who's very fiery. She can be sexy and popular and really active, likes to work out and things like that. And then we have the Knight of Wands, and that could be a player. So this could be someone, this could be a friend or the sister of the Queen of Cups and their child, so they may come over because they're in trouble too. Maybe the 2 maybe they had sex. These could be two moms who are friends or not friends, and the Knight of Wands reversed and the Sovereign reversed are boyfriend and girlfriend, and they got caught. And the Queen of Wands is not making a big deal of it, that their son is a player. So that's one scenario. But the women are pissed about the girl, but the mother of the boy is not worried about it at all. She's like, and what's your problem? This can also be someone who's having an affair, or that could be her little boy toy, right? She may be a single parent. Or possibly this Queen of Wands is the person that the King of Cups here is thinking about. I kind of want to clarify that because I want to get some more information about that. I'm going to pull from the KIPPER deck too. I'll pull something from there, and then we'll go to the Rider-Waite, and we'll see if I need to pull it from somewhere else. But definitely we have the Three of Cups here, so there definitely could be a third-party situation, but it's upright. Somebody's happy. It's above the King of Cups' head, so he's kind of happy about it, actually. All right, so for Virgo, why do we have the Three of Cups there above the King of Cups' head? Well, great fortune. There's something good about it. Whatever he's thinking about coming together with, it's coming. And then we have the courtship card right after that. All right? So it could be a courtship of great fortune, and it's connecting to that Ace of Cups as well. All right, so let's go here. Why do we have the Five of Pentacles reversed in the middle of the deck? It's kind of like is there an old situation that's totally separate from this new situation? It's like maybe work was an issue, maybe somebody lost a job, or somebody got laid off or fired, or got caught stealing or something, or just got like put out of a group or put in exile, just because they decide that maybe you lost money and now you don't qualify to be in the wealthy group anymore. Okay? Or like I said, this first underlying energy is where somebody was having a party and someone snuck in and stole something. It doesn't have to be a party. It could have even been a bar that somebody stole something. But it really could be mostly stealing somebody's heart here. Or separating. So like I said, if you're separating, the stuff was, being fought over, and so somebody stole the stuff back or stole it from the house while they weren't paying attention, while they were out at the bar drinking, or while they were having a party at home. There was like this opening for the guy to get in there and get the stuff back. So why do we have the Five of Pentacles in the middle that's reversed? It's getting interesting. So we have the Ten of Swords. So there's definitely painful ending or betrayal that happened here. And it's connected to the Queen of Wands. Okay. So, and also, look at that, exactly what's out there on the table. The Queen of Cups reversed too. All right, and the challenge being the Ten of Pentacles. And here's this too. So it definitely can be someone's moving, leaving a marriage. This could be going to visit somebody else's house. Like, so this could be the girlfriend and boyfriend who got in trouble for for visiting and having sex or something. Yeah, and then we have the Seven of Cups is coming here reversed. So this is someone getting real about a situation, not being all in la-la land anymore, right? And getting real about their responsibilities, and that having sex is a responsibility, or whatever the kids are up to. Also can be about dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve you, like understanding that you really need to do this now. All right, so why do we have, what is it about the Queen? Well, we have the King of Cups. Looks like they are connected to the Queen of Cups reversed. So who are they exactly? It looks like the Queen of Cups is the mother of the daughter, but the Knight of Wands can be a daughter too. So who is the King of Cups connected to right now? All right, so the cards want to make it confusing to us so that we don't know who's who. Because he's connected to the Queen of Pentacles reversed, who's grounding and integrating an offer of love, or maybe she offered love and it's been unrequited. And so she's just grounding and integrating, and she's upset. So she's reversed. So she could very well be that Queen of Cups reversed. This person could be trying to control their energy, sexually frustrated, bored, having ended a family. All right, so we have all these clarifiers for the Queen of Cups. Okay. Now, so tell me who's the Queen of Wands then? Who's the Queen of Wands? Okay, so that flipped out. The Queen of Wands is the Fool reversed. Okay, so she may not... Oh, and there's the Page of Wands. That's the second child energy in the Wands family we have. So she may have been a fool. Maybe she did have an affair with the younger man or boy. Maybe the boy wasn't even of age. That wouldn't be good. Or she was a fool because the Page of Wands, or the man-child that she's with, maybe could it be her boyfriend or her husband, whoever it is, maybe looking at somebody else, the High Priestess, or they may have a secret, okay, that he's inspired by, or she's foolish, falling for being inspired by the High Priestess. So let's go again with the who's the Empress reversed? Who's the Empress reversed? The Empress reversed is all about money or a new beginning. And that's again connected again. Got the Page of Wands and the High Priestess there. Okay, so it could be a mother and child, it could be, you know, someone with psychic abilities, and this Page of Wands is offering a new life because they're inspired by this, or it could be their own psychic abilities are inspiring them. But also the High Priestess is coming up as somebody who's lost hope or is depressed. It can be Aquarius as well. We have Aquarius and Pisces there. But that was coming up for the Empress reversed. Is the Empress reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed the same person? Or are they two separate people? And I'm losing my voice. Are they two separate people or one? Well, it's more than one because we've got the three here. Okay, so there's three people involved. And it could be more too, because we have the two kid energies, but they don't have to be kids. They could be young adults. Yeah, well, kids are definitely involved here. So we have the Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords is reversed, and then the Six of Cups. Okay. Having to do with this situation, okay? So it's definitely kids involved. This could be twins involved as well. Has to do with a good past, though. Somebody's positive memories of someone. And now we have another queen coming up here in the clarifiers. And that Seven of Swords guy, which went into the bar or the home or the party to get back something that was taken from them. It could be information or ideas. Someone may be taking ideas from the Queen of Swords reversed, who could be a twin or a child, and taking them back to a group, who's negative group, who could be stealing on purpose. You see this? Somebody could be taking from the Queen of Swords, who could be a twin or a child. They're stealing their information and taking it back to this negative group, who are gossipers or overindulgers or partiers. And then the Ten of Pentacles, or the Ten of Pentacles comes up reversed here, though, as opposed to upright. So who's the Two of Cups reversed there? What's that about? Ah, kids. All right, so it may be mostly about the kids, you know, getting themselves into trouble. I was getting someone with a new car too today in my general read, so it might have something to do with that. I don't want to go too much longer since we're already at 30 minutes, but who's the Three of Cups? Okay, somebody just got out of prison or got out of their mind as far as feeling trapped, and the Virgo or Hermit is shedding light on it, but they're isolating. But the Three of Cups is joy, it's celebration, it's coming together after having been trapped or feeling imprisoned or anxiety. Having been feeling in grief or loss, and now coming out to come together. It's like the Two of Cups coming into Three of Cups. The Two of Cups may overturn itself and come back together into reunion. And what does the King of Cups say about all this? Since you're the Virgo, you're seeing yourself as the King of Cups. So it could be a man or a woman, just unconditional love. So King of Cups, I think he's letting everybody fight it out. So now the King of Cups is coming up, but it's reversed. With the Hangman awake and the World. Alright, so he's emotionally detaching from all this. He may be awakened to the world. You know, maybe a worldly kind of guy, or this could be the sealed divine feminine. So for the twins, this could be the divine feminine. And he's just letting them kind of work it out because he knows that things will naturally work themselves out, that he doesn't have to fight anybody. And these could just be a bunch of women who are fighting over him, or it could be him and, like I said, him, his wife, and his child fighting with somebody else, a sister or a friend's mother with their child. And they could be two girl children, teenagers, or in their early 20s, or they could be a boy and a girl. So they could have gotten in trouble for having sex. Or for having played somebody. Somebody definitely may have been rejected or vulnerable and got their feelings hurt. Could be a younger sibling too, right? So it could be the same family where there's two siblings falling out as well. Maybe one sibling is feeling like they like the other sibling better than them. Like, you always gave attention to this one and not to me. But it could definitely be about the King of Cups giving attention to another woman more so than the partner. So again, alright, so what do we need to do at the end here with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands reversed? Humble ourselves. Okay? So go back to work, offer help to whoever needs it. Take it slow. Okay, someone may need help in a downturn as far as finances. Okay? And this could be children as well. Like, these could be siblings needing to make up with each other. Okay? But there's definitely courtship going on here and great fortune for the King of Cups. I don't know if everyone knows about that yet, but let's see what the Ace of Cups says. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, what is Ace of Cups there? Alright, so it's the Three of Cups again reversed. Alright, definitely could be a third party. Okay, could be some cheating scenario. Okay, maybe cheated or stole somebody's heart, but actually maybe really likes them, but they're committed. All right, this could be, again, like I said, this could be a child, or it could be a twin or a soulmate. Okay. All right, a lot going on there. And now even the challenge is the Ten of Pentacles, because it's coming up for me reverse. Which this could be a pissed off family, it could be dysfunctional family, it could be someone disowning someone from the family, it could be loss of money and status, or just a family member. But I'm not really getting death here or anything like that. Okay, so one final card from my numerology deck here, and we'll see if there's just one more card that comes up for you guys. For Virgo today is November 5th, 2019. What do we ultimately need to know here for Virgo? Okay, love partnership wanted to come up again, but yeah, let me just shuffle again. For Virgo, oh, that one popped out. Creativity, I guess you need to get creative in this situation. Okay, number 3. But love partnership, what did fall out first as well. Yep. Bottom of the deck is music, so you got the music in you. You might need to listen to some music to calm you. Maybe that'll help you become more creative in how to solve problems, especially with children. Okay, I hope that was helpful, you guys. Rise and be loved. Bye.